I'm Julie Riley. The name of my company is Chefs of the Future, a cooking school that comes to you. I'm in your kitchen, you're in mine. So with love and creativity, we're going to make a gingerbread castle. I know it's not our gingerbread houses, but this is what we're going to do. So let us first, let's open up our package of candies if you haven't done that already. All right, and we're gonna lay them out. I usually put them on either a platter, trying to get to it, or a piece of parchment paper. That's good. Let's see what we have. Whoa, you guys, that's a lot of stuff. You know Mrs. Riley, she likes a lot of decorating stuff. So we have the marshmallows. I just want you to see what we have so that you know what you could do with each thing, right? So in the marshmallow pack, we have big marshmallows, mini marshmallows. These are supposed to be gingerbread people, but some people use them as flowers or stars because that's what they look like to them. And then there are stars and little Christmas trees. So what's missing from the marshmallows this year? It's the peeps. They didn't make peeps this year. And they're gonna not make them till the spring. So, but that's okay. Then we have a package with chocolates. M&Ms. And these little chocolate snowman and a little chocolate Santa and a big chocolate Santa and a Santa head. All right. Then we have our spice drops and our jelly bells. And that's what's missing also this year. I couldn't find jelly rings. But we're gonna make a wreath a different way this year. And then your bag of mints. So your mints, we have candy canes and starlets and a candy stick. I highly recommend not trying to open your candy canes, okay? Because I have never opened a candy cane and not broken my candy cane. So we'll use them like that, and you just unwrap them when you pick them off the cake later. All right, so I organize all my candies. Excellent. The M&Ms have big M&Ms and mini M&Ms. And then finally is all the baked goods. So we have these cones. These cones are going to be our turrets for our castle. And we have vanilla wafer cookies. That's going to be drawbridge and our front door to our castle. And then we have these pretzel rods, pretzel sticks, and the gingerbread family, right? A mama, a papa, and the two kids. All right? And then an assortment of pretzels. So some of the pretzels I threw in, they're broken, and that was on purpose. We could do different things with them. If you have any other kind of candies or anything in the house that you think might work on your gingerbread castle, feel free to get them. I found these candy corns, these apple candy corns. It's great. Okay, so our candy's all laid out, and the next thing we want to do is we want to get our cake. So you guys unmute and tell me if you have rectangle cakes or round cakes, what kind of cakes you made.
A square cake with the round top.
A square with a round. What else does everybody else have?
We cheated and bought a gingerbread kit.
Oh, okay. That's good. All right, Liam, what do you have?
Rectangle cake.
A rectangle cake. Okay, and Noah and Logan, what kind of cake do you have?
A round cake.
A round cake? And Mia, what kind of cake do you have?
Rectangle.
A rectangle. Okay, so I guess I'll do the rectangle because the rectangle with the round on top is easy. You just put them on top of each other. See, I baked my cake too late in the day, so mine is still hot. So it's going to be a little melty. But that is a-okay. I love being perfectly imperfect. I tell you that all the time. So if you haven't put your cake on your platter yet, just put a little bit of frosting on the base of it. And that kind of like holds it in place. All right. So that's going to hold it down. With a rectangle cake, you're going to take a serrated knife. So I'm cutting about 1/3 of the cake. And I am going to take the bigger piece and put it on my platter. And then I'm going to cut, well, I'm going to cut the end off of this because it's very curvy. Kind of straighten it out. Then I'm going to cut that piece in half. So that's going to be the top piece. And again, I'm going to put some frosting. To hold it onto the other piece. I'm going to put these on. I'm try to get them even as I can. I think I only need one. My cake was really big. Okay. Now my cake is really, really fresh, which means it's going to be very difficult to frost. So I melted some frosting. And I'm going to kind of just pour it over. So you can do that if you want to melt some, but don't melt all of it. You want like half of it to frost later. I mean, I'm thinking we're going to try to get a smooth kind of a coating on it, right? So I'm going to pour this on and just let it drip down all over. Get it. So this is going to be the I think that's what I'm going to use for the whole thing. So if you melt your frosting, it kind of just drips like icing. And then when it won't get hard, but it will get like crusty, you know, like when icing sits out. Turn it around. Yes, I got a big hole over there. So if you had the round, you put the round on the top. Actually, I'm kind of liking this. That if you put it in the microwave, do it for like 45 seconds and then maybe 10 or 15 seconds. I think I did this for a minute and a half and it got 2, but it's been sitting out. All right. For the sides, I'm going to try to keep it a little neater and not let it drip as much. I'm just going to try to keep it in there. This. Actually, it wasn't so bad mixing the two. right, you have white frosting too, right? I said to get two chocolate and a white. This just took one container. I think I'm going to use this as my front because this other side doesn't look very neat. So pick the side that you want to be the front. And voila. I'm also going to get a rag and kind of wipe up any of the extra chocolate. So we do have to let that kind of dry a little. You guys already have your gingerbread house together? Nice. Okay, next thing we're going to do is you guys, if you get a Ziploc bag, we're going to use it like as a pastry bag. And I'm going to get a glass. I'm going to put the point of the bag into the cup and fold the bag over. And then I'm going to open up my vanilla frosting. Alrighty. Okay. So I have to pull this out. And I'm going to snip the tip. And if you have a rubber band, you could put a rubber band. I don't want to make the tip too big in case I want to do some fine work with it. So we'll start with it small. And there's my pastry bag. Okay, so where are we going to start? How about, I'm going to show you how to do the turrets too. So these cones, if you could frost the cones also. So they're going to go around. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3 without, I'm going to not frost it. I'm just going to leave them like that. 1, 2, and 1 up top. And then while the frosting is still wet, I'm going to make my front door. So 2 of these together is going to be a front door. So I kind of have to measure it. And then cut it. I'm going to change. I'm going to make it this way, the front. Then I have a big front yard. Okay, that looks better. Now I can make a drawbridge with my other 2. But I do want them the same size. So I'm going to cut them. And everything we do has to be adhered to the platter. So I put a little frosting on it. There's 1. 2. And then to make it look like a drawbridge, let's see, are those too big? No, I think that they're fine. So I'm going to break it. When you want to break a pretzel rod, you hold your fingers really close together in the spot that you want to break. Because otherwise and I'll show you, if you just hold it like this and break it, it's not going to be the size that you wanted it. Alrighty. So I am going to use the pastry bag for this. I'm going to put a little icing on the tip of this and this. And I'm going to put the pretzel like it's a drawbridge. Alrighty. Let me get this. Okay. Now we'll do some classic stuff, right? With our castles. How about, who wants to make a fire pit? You remember how to make the fire pit? So you take some icing and you make a circle on your platter. And then you use your mini marshmallows and you go all around. You can make it square, whatever size you like. You can make it 1 layer or 2 layers of marshmallows. Okay. I think I'm gonna do 1. And that's why I gave you the candy corns. And they're gonna go, I'm gonna put a little icing in the middle there. And I'm going to put some candy corns for the fire. Okay. And then I always love people, this is what I learned from all you guys. So those little broken pieces of pretzel that were in your bag, you could throw them in for like wood in the fire. You could throw in yellow M&M if you want to make it look like fire too. Okay. And then since we don't have the peeps, we're gonna have to make our own snowmen. So take 2 marshmallows and take a pretzel stick, stick it into the marshmallow, and then the other one into the marshmallow. And then I just break off that little extra piece there. There he is, the beginning of my snowman. We're going to give him eyes. So I think I gave you little mini M&Ms for the eyes. So yep. And I think and then there should be other ones like green ones for button green. And there should be at least 1 mini orange M&M in there for, I hope, for a nose. I can't find mine. All right. Well, then you could make the nose out of the brown one, a brown one. I don't know. So you put them together yourself here. I'm going to give him a little, give him a brown nose. Let's see if we can make a mouth. Oh, you know how you can make a mouth? You could take one of your red spice drops and with a scissor just snip off like the bottom part. So you just went like that. Snipped it off, and it kind of made a smiley all on its own.
Excuse me.
Yes.
How do we unstick the M&Ms on the snowman?
With your white frosting. Alrighty. And then we have to give him arms, right? So before I give him arms, I'm going to take 1 mini marshmallow and I'm going to skewer it onto a stick pretzel. And I'm going to stick it way into him facing forward because he's going to be roasting a marshmallow. And then the other one I'm just going to make like he's waving hello to everybody. I started doing like when you're decorating your gingerbread house or doing a holiday scene like this, like make up a little story about what's going on. You know, that's like a fun thing. So you write a little story and then you make the characters do everything. So he's roasting his marshmallow. And then I'm going to extend the drawbridge. I'm going to make like a little path. And I could fill that in with M&Ms or I'm going to use green M&Ms. Make a pathway. So use your colors and use patterns. Think about that. When you guys get done with your gingerbread houses, make sure you send some pictures to me and to Miss Kathy. I know she loves to post all of them. And I love to post them too. And then I'll make these part of my my gingerbread house slideshow. When I come to you next year, we look at the slideshow, what everybody's creations. And it's fun because then when you see yours, you're like, there's mine. I remember that one from last year, the year before. Years and years, right? We've been doing this for years. All right, what else can we do? We can make a sled out of 2 candy canes over here or on the side. I think over here is good. Just put the icing on the bottom of the candy cane. Set it in place. Make sure you have enough room for both of them. Okay. So I'm going to use the stick pretzels. Now what I did, I'm going to make the big Santa driving the sled. I have to make it wide enough so that his base fits in there. Now, let's see, to hold him up, see if I could turn this around for you. To hold him up in the back, I'm going to put some icing there, and then I'm going to put a spice drop behind him so that he doesn't fall over like that. And then I'm going to put some icing on the top with the candy cane. And I'm going to put some... Well, this might look like he's skiing, right? If he was... He's on the sled. That. And then if you want to give him the reins, you could put reins on it also. I think I'm not going to put reins on this one. Alrighty now. I found these round pretzels. I love them. They were in Stop and Shop. So I'm going to turn this into a wreath. I'm going to do, I'll probably put the wreath right over here, but I want to make it first. So I'm going to take the spice drop that I cut before, and I'm going to cut it into 2 pieces, down the center like this, down the center, okay. And I'm going to squeeze one end of it really tight so it gets a little pointy. I'm going to squeeze the other end so it gets tight and very pointy. So it looks like a teardrop. And then I'm going to adhere it to the top of the ring like a bow. Like that. And maybe I'm going to put a little mini red M&M up there for the center. It's a little harder to do with just regular frosting. There it is. And then I'm going to just put it on over here. So I'm going to use some chocolate frosting for that, so that it matches the house, whatever color the castle is. Oh, that looks pretty. Yeah, we could make a flagpole is another classic. You could put windows. I like to use the snaps as windows. I like to adhere it with white icing behind it, so it looks like light is coming out of your window, like that. See? And then put some windows around. Nice. Try to balance it out. So So this one is broken, so I'm just gonna make it a long ways window. I'm gonna break it more. So I took off a whole row of them. See how it was broken? And I just made it like that. So I'll put one over here. And that's perfect for the front of my castle. Ooh. And then I'm gonna have to do the same with another one. You guys, if you wanna, you guys could unmute, and if you have any questions, and you could let me see what you're doing. And if you need ideas, who remembers stuff from last year? Anybody? How to do things? Oh, and then you have your gingerbread people. And you want them around. So try to go around your whole platter. I'm going to put the family over here. That's the papa. Let me see if the kids are going to be by the snowman. I think that that's where they'd like to be, right? And remember, if you have to put something behind it to make it stand up so that it stays in place and doesn't fall over. Okay, Mama Gingerbread Lady. She's with the papa. Turn it this way so everyone can kind of see. Oh, the flagpole. So for the flagpole, instead of using a jelly ring, I would use a jelly bell. You take your stick, hold it close over here. Hold it close. And then really push it in there, but you have to hold it very close to the edge. If you hold it back here, this will break. So that's the trick to everything, holding it nice and close in. So I'll put it over here, lamppost. We're gonna go all around the property. And to make it easy, I'm gonna use a big marshmallow for the light this year. It's gonna go like this. Okay. So I kind of made a hole in my marshmallow, and I just push this on. Nice. If I want to top that, I don't know if I top it with a spice drop, it might be too, no, I think it's good. I don't want to make it too heavy because it'll like fall over. Put this spice drop on. These little guys, they could be hanging out. I think this Santa Claus, he's going to be coming up here. I'm going to put him at the top of my castle. Like he's looking to get in. I don't know if castles have chimneys. I'm sure they do. He'll be up by this turret. There's these pretzels, these fancy pretzels. One is like a star. Maybe I'm going to put that on the top of my turret. One is a Christmas tree and one is a bell. If they didn't break, yeah. Okay. This star on the top of this turret. How does that look? Nice. Ooh, look at that. Is that the gingerbread house? Yeah. Great, I love it. Let's see. Let me see if I could put on my my slideshow. Oh, there, the two mini candy canes, and you can make a heart out of them like that. See how they frame the doors? Every year I have different things. Maybe if you were at the gingerbread event last year, you might see yourself on here this year. Oh, there's Floral Park. That was the youth council. Oh, someone made like a house outside. I'm going to put a nice heart window in the back of mine. So make sure you go around the whole house. That was an adult class. It was adults decorating. I'm gonna make a tree out of these spice drops. Yes. Do I have enough of them? Yes. I do. I think you need... I'll make a small Christmas tree with 3 spice drops. Ooh, and then I'm going to show you how to make an angel. Here's a little Christmas tree. Now you can make an angel 2 ways. The one way I'm going to show you is with the bell. So I'm going to take the bell and I'm going to cut the back off of it down this way. I'm going to go straight down the back, but not like through the center, only a little bit. This is what it looks like. This piece here, like that. And I'll show in this one too. So that looks like an angel's dress, right? And then the other piece that I cut off, I'm going to cut that in half and make them into wings. And then it's all sticky, so we just stick it on. So like that. And then there's 1 white spice drop, and that's going to be her head. But I am going to cut the bottom off of it so that it gets all sticky so I can stick it together. Can you all still hear me okay? With the music on, or should I? And there it is. A little angel. And here's in this view. I think she's going to go up on the top of the roof too. Oh, there's a little reindeer made out of marshmallows. You see that? Maybe I'll make another little snowman. Let's see what else is over there. I'm going to make a path in the back of the house. I think my path in the back, I'm going to use my sweet tarts. If anyone has any questions, just unmute yourself. I'm going to try to put this on top. Okay, if you could see things. And put these little stars on the top of this. So Miss Kathy already started booking for next year. We're going to do red velvet cheese cake bites and homemade fudge. That'll be in for Fat Tuesday. That's on February 16th. And then she booked for January. Oh, we're going to do a savory class. We're going to do a soup class in January. Do we like soup? Something for a cold winter's night. I'm going to make another snowman. So you guys, if you want to join my email list, I'm getting there. I have a plan. I'm going to start a cooking club. I'm going to start it with kids first. And then, but that's not going to probably be till February or March. I have it in my head what I want to do. send out like a little kit, and you would get recipes in it. Oops, someone is ding-donging. Oh, Liam got booted out. Is he back? There you are. What happened? You're sideways. Carrie, oh, now you're right. What happened? You lost contact?
So we had to go on Mom's phone.
Oh, okay. That happens. I'm gonna put the snowman in the back of the house. Oh, I'm gonna give this snowman a little hat now that he's standing for a while. I'm gonna give him a little bell hat. Hopefully it won't tilt him over. It might. There he goes. Oh no. And with your extra mini marshmallows, you can make that snow on your property. Oh, I'm going to use this Starlit Mints for my other snowman in the back of the house. That's going to be his hat. Whoops. I got a scene going on back here too. Nice. There he is. He's got a little hat. What else is going on back here? These are supposed to be gingerbread people. Oh, there it is. So these are the legs, and these are the arms, and this is the head, but I got all squished. And I'll put him back here with the snowman. Like that. I want to see what you guys are doing. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to spotlight Kendall to see hers better. Let me see. Oh, wow. That's something. I love it. Make sure you guys take pictures. Is that a pink house? That's my kind of house, my kind of castle. All right, let's see who else. Let's spotlight. How about Noah and Logan? How's yours doing? Can I see? I'm going to spotlight you. Ooh, I like it.
We had a round one, so we had to be a little
creative. Yeah. I love it. It's a Winter Wonderland. I love the star up top. There's Santa. Nice. Make sure you definitely take pictures. Send them to me. I think my email was on something on the packaging.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you. Let's see. Thomas and Caroline, excuse me. Let's spotlight you. Let's see how you did. No? You're showing me the ceiling? Oh, okay. Great. Fantastic. And let's see Mia. Take pictures. Send them in. Let's see Mia. I'm going to spotlight you. Ready? Where's your castle? Face your camera towards your castle. Where is it? Oh, nice. You made a white castle. It's of, like an ice castle. Okay. Let's see who else is there. Did I do Liam? No, I don't think I did Liam. Thanks. Liam, hold on. Let me get you spotlighted so I could get a better view. Oh, you did a white one too. I love it. Oh, I love how you use the pretzel rods. It's like a maypole, right? That's what they call that, a maypole, and they have the lights coming down all over. That's beautiful. Did I miss anybody? That's fabulous. Let me just go back and spotlight myself again. I think I saw everybody's. I saw Noah's, Kendall's, Thomas. And we're going to go back to this one and spotlight it. Is that? Yeah. Oh, that's the back. That's my side. Oops, my snowman just flew over. This is my front. Lift it up a little. Fantastic. As always, I miss all you guys tremendously. I can't wait till we could do these things together again. But I love that we get to do it on Zoom. And I really appreciate the Floral Park Library hosting this event. And again, this is, I have to go and edit and clean up the table a little bit. I don't know, maybe if I add more stuff to it. And then it's going to get posted sometime tomorrow, I hope. And I shall see you next month for soup. Make some soup. Maybe if you want to vote for what soup you want, you just send it to me. Tell me what kind of soup you want. If we want to make chicken noodle soup, or if we want to make a minestrone soup, or what else? Or a noodle bowl, an Asian noodle soup. That one's nice too. So that's that. And then for Valentine's Day, we're going to do some sweet stuff. It's actually like Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, Shrove Tuesday. And we're going to make some cheesecake balls, red velvet cheesecake bites, and hopefully some homemade fudge. That will be fun, right? I haven't made fudge in years and years, but it is fun to do. So from my house to yours, with love and creativity, happy holidays, stay well, stay safe, and I just can't wait till I see you again. All right, good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Okay, I think you all know me.